Hey guys, Paul here from Late Night Games. First off, I apologize for the wobbly camera. I'm holding it with my hand on a very heavy, awkward monitor rack that I have the camera currently strapped to. You'll see why in a moment. The reason why I have it strapped to that, well, it's mainly because I'm going to be trying to learn the piano today, and I needed a way to point the camera straight downward without having to hold it, because I need two hands, and I don't have a tripod that's tall enough to do what I needed to do. So I made one out of a makeshift thing. I'll get a better one soon, I promise. Anyways, before I get started, I want to preface a few things so that you guys don't think either A, I'm a genius, or B, I'm a liar, although I'd prefer you thought I was a genius as opposed to a liar. Anyways, the things I want to preface is, 1, I have played piano in the past. Not very much, and not in a very long time. 2, this piano arrived at my house a week ago. I've since then been messing around with it on my own time, but not very much. So, I do kind of have a feel for my fingers again, so it's not going to be the first time I've touched it in years. It's going to be the first time I've touched it in a few days. 3rd, I do have a musical background. I've played clarinet, I've been in a marching band playing a baritone trumpet, I've fiddled around with a guitar from time to time, I've played various saxophones, both alto and tenor. I haven't touched soprano, that's a little bit beyond me. So, I have a working knowledge of musical notation. I know how to read music, I know what chords are, I know what music sounds like. That being said, it's not like I'm going to be learning from scratch. I can read sheet music. I'm far better in the treble clef than I am in the bass clef, for those who know the difference between the two. So I'm a little staggery in the bass clef, and sometimes I have issues with the notes really high above the treble clef as well, knowing them just by vision. It takes me a few seconds to count through them all. That all being said, I also, since I've played the piano before, I know where middle C is. So, finding a note, I know C, D, E, F, G, A, B. I don't have any issues with that. What I'm trying to learn is to actually move my fingers properly, because I have short, little, fat, chubby fingers. That's where the challenge is going to be. That's where the learning is going to be in the struggling. It's not that I need to learn to read music, it's I need to learn to turn what I know how to do into beautiful music on the piano. So without further ado, I'm going to move the camera above the piano so you guys can see the keys, and we'll get started. Alright, that's about as centered as I can get it. I know you guys can't see the top of the key, so my fingers disappear when I'm up on the black keys. But that's the best I can do right now, because it's sitting on top of the piano itself. It's not sitting above me from behind and coming down like it really should be. As I said, I'll get a proper tripod when I get one. But, let's get started. First off, I hate boring music. Boring stuff to me isn't fun to play, so I'm not going to be very good at it. Also, you'll notice that I'm going to jump from song to song very rapidly. That's because I have trouble staying on one topic. I tend to jump around a lot. What's this, on phone? Alrighty. So, do I want to do sheet music, or do I want to try learning something by ear? You know what I haven't played in a while? Greensleeves. Wow, that sounded muddy. Let me see if I can get back into that. I was doing actually fairly well there. Okay, that's a little bit of a warm-up. This thing is so out of tune. I'm going to see if I can get tuners in sometime this week. I got to schedule it first. I'll see if I can schedule it for Friday, because that's when I get my internet upgraded, so I'm going to be home all day anyways. Well, I work from home, so I'm home all day anyways. All day, every day. But, anyways, let's see. Legend of Zelda book. Also, after hearing me play and whatnot, if there's anything you guys want me to particularly learn to play, let me know and I'll try and figure it out. In the comment sections down below on any of these videos going forward. Link to the Past main theme. It starts with a C, and this is an E, G, C. No. Yeah, no. This is a little too convoluted for my hands. Lots of really, really fast notes, and I'm not good at fast notes yet. We'll touch on Zelda later. I've also got an Elton John book, a jazz book, rock band books, some just basic lesson books, and a Coldplay book which Mari is borrowing at the moment. But let me try another thing, just figuring out by ear. That's nice. That really sounds really cool. That sounds like part of a song I know. Piano Man. Piano Man by Billy Joel. And I'm snapping at the camera even though you can't see it until my finger's like right under it. Okay. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. I'll be back in a second, guys. I gotta respond to some of these things. Alrighty, I'm back. Playing... That's somewhere in the middle of the intro. What's the beginning of the intro? I believe it's in a minor key, if I think of the song right. Maybe a D, F, A, C. Yeah, that sounds right for the first chord. I just gotta get my fingers a little better because that's not quite proper fingering. And then it's probably an A chord here. Then I don't know what the next chord is. Give me a second to muck around with this. Hey guys, I think I might have got it. Sounds like it's, in order to go down to the, you gotta lower it, but the D and F sound like they stay the same both times. So, take the A C and drop it to an A flat B. Ha! This is actually starting to come together. This chromatic part's a little tricky. After it hits the G, it sounds, if I'm correct, like a chromatic. that's the right hand part. Huh. This shouldn't be too tricky. Left hand part is pretty simple. It's just that D minor 7. And then you drop it down to the A flat and the B, which I think is an A minor 7. Now what's the next chord? Let me practice this one hand bit a bit more. That's not too tricky. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use my thumb as part of this run, but I hate using my thumb, so I'll use these for now. That's pretty decent speed. I don't think it matters how many times you play this. You can play this as many times as you want. It's like an intro. But the more times I play it, the more I screw it up. Is 2 or 3 more comfortable? 3 is definitely more comfortable, but let me practice this with the chords a little more. See, there's my problem. Once I get my second hand going, I forget how to do the first hand. My fingers don't spread that far. I can tell it's a C chord with the G down below, and then it drops, and then it goes to G, D, B, but with the G down below. But my hand just doesn't move that far. My fingers don't stretch. So it's G, C, E, G, A, D, ba-da-da-da-dum. And then this hand's doing an off rhythm of... Oops, too low. Is it done? So that's the melody there. It starts with a C and octaving. Okay. But it sounds a little better if you add the G in for the CG, for the C. And as well for this BB. And then the A you drop to the F. G you drop to the E. F. It starts sounding muddy down here, so I think what I'm going to do is just do it for the higher notes, so... And meanwhile, while that's going on, you got this whole... I do it just the higher note? It works without the G. It works without the low G, but it doesn't sound as full. It's kind of how it goes, but the main thing is this background beat. Let's go back to the beginning to make sure I haven't forgotten it. Right, those are the two chords. And it's... Okay, that's kind of how it goes together. It's not really working so perfectly, but better than nothing. Alrighty, crack the knuckles a bit because they're getting a little stiff. Sorry. Fingers work the way I want you to. Do the things I tell you to. My brain says fingers do. My fingers don't do. God, I need to work on this muscle memory. Change it up a bit so my brain doesn't go. Why can't I play music? I know, it's first day. Well, not first day, but first day of actually sitting down and trying to teach myself. Like, previous to today, it's been like 5 minutes here or there. So this is my first day of actually putting effort into trying to learn. Like, we've been sitting here for half an hour now. You guys may not realize it because I've been cutting bits and pieces out of it, but yeah, I've been sitting here for half an hour. This is the longest I've sat at the piano in a straight time since it's arrived at my house last week. Whee! Progress! Yes! Work ethic! Yay! And I believe the chords are something really weird. I don't know what chord it goes to there. Let's open up a book. And we'll jump to a book for a minute. Cure my brain of the bras of Piano Man, and then we'll go back to it. Let's try Zelda's book again. I know I said no, but I have no idea what the intro to this song is, so I'm gonna skip the first few bars and jump into where it looks like it's the melody. And it starts on an A lower A. And then it drops down to a G. That can't be right. No, bass clef, everything is lower, so that is a... So if that's a C, that's an A, that's an F, that's an E. Oh. Okay, so that's the beginning of this with the left hand. What's the right hand doing? It starts on an A as well. This A. I know this song! Okay, let me see if I can put these two together. I can't put the two of them together. It's a weird offbeat with the left hand. It's ba 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 ba. Meanwhile, the top is ba 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 ba. So it's a weird offbeat, and my fingers just can't do the two separate melodies at once. I can do one on either hand, but I can't do them at the same time. But that's kind of cool. That's what that song is. Oops. Work's getting a little busy though, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up for today, and then I'll probably edit it and upload it tonight. So, what am I going to play you guys away with? Let's do that Piano Man intro one more time just to make sure I still got it. This is where I'm having trouble. I keep wanting to go individual notes when it's supposed to jump, then it chromatics back down. Okay, yeah, but that's as far as I'm going, guys. Alright, guys, so that's it for today with the piano. I will talk to you guys either next time I play a game, next time I vlog, or next time I play the piano, because now I've got 3 things I upload to YouTube. Okay, well, take care, guys.